Hi guys and welcome back, and we have installed together Windows Server 2022 beta version, and exactly I'd like to show you what's new, what's different, and it's pretty great because as you know we'll have a new Windows Server version in 2022, so just really soon, and there are some minor changes from Windows Server 2019, which is my preferred Windows Server version, because as you know I had experience with Windows Server version from Windows NT 4.0 server. Then I use Windows 2000 Advanced Server, then Windows 2003 data center server, then Windows 2008 R2, 2012, 2016, and now 2019. And what's different? Windows, the systems. This is a system for just for servers, but it is based on Windows 10. And what I can tell you, exactly Windows Server up to version 2012, so 2012 and earlier versions, they have a different kernel than Windows Desktop for desktops. So it's not exactly the same kernel. There are little differences, of course. Windows Server 2012 is based on Windows 8 and have similar kernel but not the same. And Windows Server 2008 is based on Windows 7, also with similar kernel to Windows 7 but with a difference. And Windows 2003 and Windows 2000 have similar kernel to Windows 2000. So Windows, so there's some difference. There's some difference. For example, Windows 2000 will have workstation and server with the same kernel, and a little newer kernel with some differences, but very similar in Windows 2003. But what we have now? Windows Server 2016 is based on the first version of Windows 10. Then 2019 version of Windows Server is based on Windows 10 1909, so that's a version from 2019. And that new Windows Server 2022 now is based on Windows 10 21H1, but the final version will be based on Windows 11, which is exactly the same kernel which is in Windows 10 21H1 and 21H2, but there are some differences. And what I can tell you, what's better, that system is very similar to Windows Server 2019, so everything what you know about Windows Server 2019 will work here, but it's more stable and works better with computers with better processors and more RAM. Really nice version. And I need to tell you that the version 2016, 2019 and 2022 of Windows Server system have the same exactly kernel as Windows 10 from that generation, so we have exactly the same system. I need to tell you that Windows Server now, in that version 2022, 2019 and 2016, that's a Windows 10 plus server software. So if you want to install any application, it will look and work exactly the same as on Windows 10, and it's capable to be used as Windows 10 plus server options. Unfortunately, some apps have a special feature that they check if you have a Windows 10 or Windows Server, and just with the name of the system you will be not able to use that app. For example, Adobe Master Collection, Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Audition, Adobe Media Creator, and all Adobe software except Adobe Acrobat you cannot use on Windows Server. So only Adobe Acrobat and you can't edit videos in Adobe Premiere, or edit photos in Photoshop, or audio in Audition, or do anything else in other like After Effects or Dreamweaver. You cannot use it on Windows Server, and it's a really bad thing. We've spent a lot of time trying to use Windows Master Collection and Adobe Master Collection and Adobe software on Windows Server. We tried lots of things. In technical point of view, it should work, but it changed the name of the system in many places, and you are not able to force that software to use it on Windows Server. So that's the difference. You can install it, of course, on any computer, and it's not only for a corporation. For example, if you have some small computer as a server at home, you can use it as FTP server or some domain server. You can use older computer, or even some computer with a with Intel i5 or i7 processor from third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh generation. Even some computer from 2015 with a third or fourth generation of i7 and i5 can be used now as a domain server with that software, with Windows Server 2019 or that new Windows Server 2022, which will be available next year. And now we need to just look on what we have here. So it's a pretty great, so we can go step by step. It's from a 2012 version of Windows Server. In earlier version 2008 and 2003 and 2000 it wasn't available, so now we can do everything step by step. So it's a really great idea. IP address, Windows Server. Of course, you can export configuration and import from other servers, so it's also great. You have many options here. So you can add roles and features, add other servers to manage. So if you have another computer as a server, so you can add it here and manage from a one server group, make a domain here, and do many other other things. And settings, system, about. As you can see that we have on i7 10th generation installed. I've made it on a virtual PC, so we have only 2 cores from 8 cores here, and less RAM, not 16, only 2 GB, but it was pretty well even on 3 GB, so it's really pretty great. You can see the Windows Server 2022 standard, and it's based on Windows 10 21H2. So it's really great. And of course you can use remote desktop here, so if you have some new computer or some other small computer like Intel New or something like that, you can install a Windows Server on that and manage it, use it in remote desktop. Of course you can also use this on Windows 10. It's a nice idea to have FTP server or some domain server made on Windows 2019 or 2022, but unfortunately you will not be able to use Adobe software, so you need to remember that unfortunately this is not a good system if you want to edit videos. If you want to edit videos and you want to have some other computer, from my point of view, this is a really great idea to have one laptop as a main computer which you will use for a work, and you can edit videos and make post-production on a travel when you are to do it on your laptop if you are somewhere in travel. But also it's a great idea to have a second one, some desktop only for edit videos at home, and in that desktop you need to use Windows 10 or Windows 11. You are not able to use Windows Server on that, and from that point of view you can also just install a system on that computer. You will only need a keyboard, USB keyboard and USB mouse for the installation, and some monitor or RGB for the installation of Windows 10. So connect monitor, connect USB keyboard and USB mouse. After the system will be installed, you can connect Bluetooth keyboard and Bluetooth mouse, and then you can disconnect USB devices, and you can disconnect a monitor and use remote desktop from a laptop. So you have a really small computer which you only use through remote desktop for video editing, which is a really great idea. But we are talking about the Windows Server, not about Windows 10 and Windows 11 now. As you can see, it's a pretty nice system. Exactly now, keyboard input. Here we need to do Windows R WinVer. As you can see, Windows Server version 21H2 built. As you can see, it works pretty well. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.